What's going on, guys? Today I'm making a video that a lot of you guys have been asking me to make. I'm gonna be going over my Apex settings, my nvidia settings, and a couple other things as well. So hopefully this answers you guys' questions. I hope you guys enjoy watching the video. Peace. Also, to start it off, let's go over my gameplay settings really quickly. So my interactive prompt style is on compact. If you have it on default, it just looks really clunky and takes up a lot more like visual space. So definitely turn this off for sure. My button hints are off. My crosshair damage feedback is X with shield icon. I usually use this or off, but recently I've been liking X with shield icon, so yeah, that's why I'm running it. Damage numbers on both. It's just preference really. Alright, so my ping opacity is unfaded because on default it just adds visual clutter and no one likes that. Obituaries are on. Mini map rotation on. This kind of reminds me of COD, which I used to play back in the day, so I like it. Auto cycle on empty. And for auto sprint, I have this off. If you actually have it on, there's a bit of delay from when you're running versus when you actually can shoot your gun. So there's a little bit of delay, and I don't like that. Plus, I feel like I'm losing control because I can't walk whenever I want to and just be sneaky. So yeah, this is why I have that off. Double tap to sprint is off. Jetpack control is on hold whenever I do play Valkyrie. I use it on hold. Incoming damage feedback on 3D. Taking damage close to death box or crafting menu, I have this off because for shield swaps and things like that, you need to have this off. Anonymous mode, I have this off, but I kind of go back and forth, you know, whatever I'm feeling. User sharing is off. If you guys are still getting those surveys, like, you know, did you guys enjoy the game or did you enjoy your last match, you just turn this setting off and you won't get these anymore. My performance display is on. Club invites disabled. So for my reticle, I have it on 110 255 6. It's like a green color. I'll leave this in the description so you guys can have this also. But yeah, 110 255 6. And I put on Tritanopia as well. Also for my keybinds and things like that. My sense, I'm on 800 DPI, 1.5 mouse sensitivity in game, and my ADS is 1.0. I have all these off because these are ass. Don't have these on. It's gross. It's nasty. Don't have this on. Alright, so now I'm gonna go through my keybinds. So my scroll wheel up is on W for tab strafing. My scroll wheel down is just for jumping around easier, you know, bunny hopping, things like that. That's really about it. That's different. Everything else is pretty much default. I got to change my Alt to H instead of Z. It's just easier for me to hit. I do actually shoot with right click. I aim with left click. I know people have been roasting me for a long ass time about that, but yeah, that's about it. Besides that, everything else is default, I'm pretty sure. So yeah. Alright guys, so for my video settings, always running full screen, 1610, just playing on regular stretch res, 1680 by 1050. So for my brightness, I usually rock anywhere from like 70 to 80%. I don't really go lower than 70. I just personally like a higher brightness in my games, but it's just preference. For my FOV, it says I'm on 110, but I'm actually on 120. So if I apply it to 110, that's what 110 looks like. And then if I reset my auto exec, then I'm back on the 120. I'm gonna be going over my auto exec and all that good stuff. So if you want 120, just stay tuned. So for my FOV ability scaling, I have it turned off. I'm pretty sure if you have it turned on and you use like Bloodhound Alt or like Octane Stem, it changes your FOV. So I just have it turned off. My sprint view shake is on minimal. Then everything else here is pretty much turned all the way down. I have my nvidia reflex turned on, enable plus boost. And then I usually change my texture streaming budget. Sometimes I rock none, sometimes I'll rock like 4, or I'll rock max. It just kind of depends on whatever I'm feeling that day. But everything else is pretty much turned all the way down. Besides that, I don't know why that's there. There we go. Yeah, everything's always turned down. Besides this and this. That's it. Alright, so now I'm gonna go over my NVIDIA settings. So real quick, just come over here, click on use my preference and slide it all the way to performance on the left side. Now go to 3D settings, and everything here is either turned off or meant for like increased performance. So I'll just scroll down real quick so you guys can copy these. For my desktop resolution, I'm on native res, 1920 by 1080, 240 hertz. My color settings, I am on 70% digital vibrance. I turn it up sometimes, but I kind of just rock with 70%. It just looks the best to me personally. And yeah, it's kind of what I'm comfortable with. Okay, so for scaling, I go full screen, display scaling. And then once again, I'm on native res, 1920 by 1080, 240 hertz. And yeah, that's really about it for the NVIDIA settings. Alright guys, so now I'm gonna go over my auto exec and my video config. So if you guys don't know how to get to this folder, all you have to do is open up your Steam, right click on Apex Legends, go to properties, and go to local files, then browse. And then we get to this folder here. You will click on CFG, and now you're here at this folder. If you guys do not have an auto exec, it's gonna probably look something like this when you get to the folder. All you have to do, I'm gonna leave a download link in the description so you guys can just download the auto exec file and drag it in here if you don't already have one. But if you guys don't want to do that, all you gotta do is make a copy of this file here, like that. Then you rename it to auto exec, like so. And you pretty much just copy the auto exec. I'm gonna leave a link for it if you guys don't want to download it, to where you can just copy and paste it, and you just paste it into the new file, like so. And then you save it, like that. And to make sure nothing changes, all you have to do is go to properties, right click, go to properties, and then where it says read only, you check that off right there. So then nothing will change this file. The only way you're able to change it is if you right click it again, uncheck read only, and then you make your changes and then save it. That's the only way it will actually change. If you guys already had an auto exec, but you still wanted to get 120 FOV, I will leave this also in the description. So all you gotta do is just copy and paste this into your auto exec, and it'll give you 120 FOV. So there you go. All right, so to access your video config, you have to go to your search bar and type in saved games. And this folder pops up here. You just have to click on respawn, then Apex, and then local, and it brings you to this folder here. In this folder, you're gonna see a video config file right here. You just open this up, and I'll have a link in the description if you wanna download it or just copy and paste it. But you pretty much just open it up and then just copy and paste it into this file. And if you don't want it to change, you save it, right click it, properties, and then check read only again as well. Alright y'all, so that's pretty much about it. If you guys have any other questions about any of my settings, let me know and I will respond to you in the comments. I got you. I just want to say real quick, thank you guys so much for all the support recently. It has been insane, and I want to say I truly do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys so much, and we're gonna just keep on pumping out content. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a blessed one. Peace.